Well, hello everybody. I'm Lawan from Young's Crossing, and this is my sister from.
Oh, my channel is Butterflies, Native Plants, and Nonsense.
So she's brought some plants out to me because I'm not the plant person in the family, and she's going to explain to me a little bit about them. And some are going to be really good for the bees, which my husband will love. So we're hoping we can talk him into come out and dig a few holes for us. But she's brought all sorts of things, and as we go along, I'll have her explain to you what the plant is and what it's good for.
And we have a beautiful day to do it.
Oh, we do, really. Much better than it has been. And we're hoping to have rain soon, so this is a perfect time. So we'll get started.
Kind of introduce some of the plants right now. This is a Zagsmania, beautiful mounding Zagsmania. It is a great plant for all summer long, full sun, and it will mound up probably like 2 to 3 foot sometimes, and it will bloom all summer long with very little care, and it will be good for the bees.
So if it's good for the bees, we might plant it closer to the bees?
Yeah.
Okay.
This plant is kind of scrawny right now because I've had it under a grow light in my garage, but it is a frostweed. It will get sometimes 5 to 6 foot tall with good care, but if it doesn't get that tall, that's fine because it will bloom in the fall of the year with some tiny white blooms that the bees love, and butterflies. The monarch butterflies come through Texas in the fall, and they will nectar on this plant. It is my favorite plant because in the wintertime, after all the leaves are gone and it dies back, if you leave the stalk on it about 12 to 14 inches tall, cut it down, then when you get your first hard freeze, the stem bursts open with this ice sculpture. That's how come it gets its name, frostweed. And there's some beautiful pictures that you could probably find out online with this plant.
This one's my favorite.
This is a red Salvia coccinea. It is commonly called Scarlet Lady, and it will bloom in the fall of the year, summer and fall of the year. But right now, it looks dead as a doornail. But with good roots, it will come back, and it can take part shade and still bloom.
Maybe we should put that out here?
Huh?
Should put that one out here,
yeah,
maybe?
that one, and this other one here will go out there.
I'll just sit it here for now.
And this is the most wonderful shovel I have ever found. I've been gardening since 2007. This says Spearhead Spade, when a regular shovel just won't do. It's spearheadspade.com.
Oh.
Try it out because I know you've dug before. Oh.
Okay.
And this is along with those plants there.
Okay. Should I put it close to the tree or out here from the tree?
It only gets about a foot and a half tall at the most. I've got maybe a lot of you, especially if you're gardeners, are familiar with purple coneflower. And you see that? That's coneflower heads. And I've got a bucket full of them here. And what we're going to do is take this cone head, turn it down into the soil after we kind of rough the soil up, and put our foot on it and step it down into the dirt. that will allow these seeds that are real prickly here that you can barely stand to get loose, that will allow those seeds to germinate. A trick another gardener told me. Sorry about taking over here.
No, I wanted you to. I'm not a gardener, but I'm going to get me one of these.
Do you like it?
Spades, yes. I got 2 holes
I tell you,
dug. Lickety split.
I haven't used any of my other shovels since I got that one. This last thing right here to introduce you to some of these that I have in this wagon is a Maximilian sunflower. This sunflower was taller than my 6-foot stockade fence this year. And these will send out roots, and then they'll send out runners, I guess you call it, are different than the roots. Here's one of them here that's kind of hanging down here. These will make other plants, and they will be wonderful for the bees. They're tall, but they all have the sunflowers are close into the stems, and they're just all up and down the stems, and they bloom in the summer and the fall. Okay, that's all I've got, LaJuan.
These holes deep enough? I'll do that.
Okay.
The place that we chose to put some of these is out here next to a crepe myrtle I have, and then just some oak trees. But it's shady. Like right now, it's kind of spotty sun and shade. And years ago, she came out here, and she just took like a garden hose and laid it out in a random shape all around the ground. And then she did most of the work, dug it out inside the hose, and then I had some rocks that we put all around it, and she planted several things for me. Well,
I was younger then.
You were younger then? Well, I don't think I killed them for what, 2 years? I let them live that long, but it was just, I forget because it's far from the house, but I'm determined I'm gonna get this done. So we're gonna water this one more.
But she also has a reason now, since they have bees, to try to keep her flowers alive.
I need another hole.
Yes, you need another hole.
Whereabouts?
Bag these leaves up and I'll take them home for my compost.
Oh, yeah. We have plenty.
Huh?
We have plenty.
I think so. These are good ones too. The shovel that we showed you, it's not as heavy as one of these like this. These are awful heavy. That one is very light.
You know, that's probably why I haven't been able to garden.
That's it. Yeah, sure.
It is. I didn't have
I didn't
have the correct tools, so I have to buy me one of those.
No, you didn't have the correct ones.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this up with water.
Let me put these down for a minute.
Okay, I'm just kind of raking leaves out of the way and kind of scratching the surface with this rake. We found one of the rocks from my garden from years ago. Oh, there's another one. Okay, tell them what you're going to plant here.
I'm just going to sprinkle some seeds of Greg's Mistflower. That is the best butterfly host plant ever. And if it gets to going, and this area right here has shade a lot of the time during the day, and I think it'll do well here.
Okay. Let me do that.
Huh?
I feel bad you doing that.
Well, I'm just trying to get behind these three, kind of
Okay.
in behind them.
Get my...
If they start coming up, then you could, you know, border them with rocks or whatever you want to do,
Okay.
you know, later. But just to get them in the ground right now is the main thing. Okay, let me get them.
Okay.
Where did you get these seeds? Out of my yard. Every time they bloom and then they die back, they're, I just grabbed seeds. I've got two things of them. This one's sealed up, and this one was, for some reason, in a little bag.
Here's what.
Oh.
Greg's mist flower. What do they look like?
They have a real frilly light green leaf, and they have a purple fuzzy looking flower.
Okay.
We'll have to look them up on the internet so you know what to watch for. Okay, and we'll put some more out on the other side of the property.
Okay. Should I pour some water on those?
No.
No?
It's okay. The rain will get those.
The dirt was kind of moist feeling.
Well, you can rake back over the dirt just so it covers some of the seeds that way. But I'm going to put a tag there since you've got plenty of tags.
Yeah, that's just half of them. We use them in the hydroponic garden.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You're using Wayne's labels. Oops.
Okay, what seeds are you scattering there?
Frostweed. I have the label somewhere there.
Okay.
Already made it.
Okay, and it doesn't need water on it right now?
No.
Okay.
Now it'll get.
Okay, she got me fixed up. And this is what it looks like thus far. I'm going to come out later this evening probably and put some rocks around the area so my husband doesn't forget and mow over. And now we're going to move on to the back of the property.
Frostweed cannot go here because this is full sun.
Okay.
We'll take them back in the woods somewhere.
Out by the bungalow
again.
or something?
Huh?
Out by the bungalow?
Yeah, that'd be a good place.
Okay.
And I had kind of brought those red, salvia that we planted already for you for the bungalow since they bloom in the shade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they get to going good, you can move some back there.
Okay.
They will bloom in the shade. Somebody shooting or what?
I don't know who it is. One of them city folk that come out to the country for the weekend.
Over to the left there. Out even with the Zegsmania.
Which is this one.
Yeah. And I'll stick this one back over here. I'm not sure what that one is, but it'll be okay.
Okay, should I dig a hole for each of those?
Uh-huh. Yep. And a wine cup can handle. Whew.
You need to go sit down and rest. You can.
Yeah, I'm going to have to I'm going to stick this one over here by itself.
I'll dig a hole for each of these and you can go sit on the patio. So she got me all fixed up. Now I'll film this once they start taking off. And hopefully I won't let her down this time. And these are right here next to where the bees are. So it works out perfectly. I can't recall the name of this one. It looks dead, but it's not. But we had planted wisteria here last year, and it just didn't take. She said this will climb, so I'm going to have to dig a hole. I don't have her cool shovel, but I guess I can dig a hole with a normal one. Can't believe I'm owning up to this, but I was pulling the hose back and I got all tangled up and I got frustrated, so I just left it to get later. It's kind of embarrassing, but things like that happen around here. Well, that's all we have for today. My sister had to go home and we got busy at the end and I didn't even get to let her say goodbye. And I guess I'll share this on my channel, and I'd like to share it on hers as well. I have to look in and see if we can do that. But I appreciate you watching, and I'm so thankful for my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, it'd be great if you did, and a thumbs up would help my channel too. And I hope you enjoyed this planting day and learned something. I know I did. Thanks. Bye.